Welcome everybody and welcome to ManniCraft episode 39 with Black Dog Z. Alright, so we got a couple of treats here for you today. First of all, I'm going to turn around, you're going to notice a huge mess, and there's a reason for that. I'll explain it here. So if we turn around here, you're going to see that our recycler's just going crazy. We've gone ahead and hooked up a chest here full of cobblestone and a ton of stuff, and someone's in my house. Looks like he's just using it for a shortcut. Alright, so as you can see, cobblestone goes in, and this stuff comes out. Now this says that there's actually this much, but there's actually much more than that. Because apparently when you pipe in with pipes, it doesn't quite count right. So, just to show you how much we've done of this off screen, if you take a look over here, you'll see another 19 stacks. So as you can see, I'm going crazy with deleting our cobblestone. We're down to 810. Actually, I was going to do this. Get some more. Get some more sand. There we go. That'll get us some more sand. Now, a few things you may have noticed when I was looking around is that things have changed ever so slightly. We had a small explosion. Things may have rearranged. I don't know if I got them in the right order. Luckily, it doesn't appear that we lost anything. Alrighty. So, a few things that we worked on off-screen that I wanted to show you guys today. Is this safe? As you can see, we have 2 teleporters, 2 highly advanced machine blocks, 4 energy flow circuits, and a Lapatronic energy orb. Now, this stuff is fairly difficult to build. As you can see, this required an iridium plate and electronic crystals, which we already had. This is an energy flow circuit. We use this recipe down here. We actually use the advanced chipset there. We use platinum ingots here and more Lapatronic crystals there. So we had to build 4 of those. Now, of course, there was the other recipe here. If you had the iridium plate, you could build it using tungsten ingots and Lapatron crystals, and you'd of course get 4 of them, so you'd save yourself some crystalline stuff, but overall I think this recipe was a little bit better for us just because of the resources that we had. Alright, we have highly advanced machine blocks. I didn't mean to do that. Highly advanced, that's not what I wanted. Highly advanced machine blocks are just advanced machine blocks surrounded by titanium and chrome. Now, titanium and chrome were something I did off screen because of the fact that they take forever. What you need to do is you need to put stuff in the electrolyzer and let it sit. And it takes about, like, let me just show you here. If I actually just hit R on this, we go to dust, because that's what we need is dust. We hit R on that. So here's what we had to do. Industrial electrolyzer, we had to put 9 ruby dust to get 1 chrome dust. And of course this took 25 seconds and 25,000 EU. This one wasn't too long. But then, after you got your chrome dust, you had to turn it into an ingot. This is 102,000 EU, 40 seconds each. So as you can see, we only have 600,000 EU stored at a time. So we had to make sure that we were able to do this slowly. So then, with the highly advanced energy blocks, we also had titanium. Now titanium, if you take a look here, required 128,000 EU in 50 seconds in our blast furnace. And how we got titanium actually was we had to use small piles of titanium, and we got those for placing 12 bauxite with 100 seconds and 256,000 EU in the industrial electrolyzer. Gave us 2 tiny piles. You need 4 of those in order to create 1. So you can imagine how long this took to get all 8 of them that we needed. So that gave us our 2 highly advanced machine blocks. And then I believe you guys were around for the teleporters, but I'll show you anyway. It was just an industrial diamond or a regular diamond, advanced circuits, some glass fiber cable, an advanced machine block which you guys have seen me build before, some more advanced circuits, and a frequency transmitter. Frequency transmitter is just an electronic circuit and a copper cable. So as you can see, a fairly difficult build. It's something that we've been working on for a couple of episodes here. You may have seen me build stuff near the beginning, build stuff now, and this is going to give us an overall recipe. And if you take a look at that recipe, matter. The Matter Fabricator matches this exact recipe. So that's exactly what this is a Matter Fabricator. Okay? And it's going to slowly create iridium for us, basically. Well, it's going to create UU matter, which is going to allow us to get more iridium. And that way we can build other things that we need. But the first thing we need to do is increase our power flow. So I've gone ahead and built four more of these geothermal generators. So now the first of them, the first few are probably just going to go down here. I've actually already got it set up, so the first one can just sit right there, and it will automatically pump its EU into there. Now the downside here is this one will not. So we're going to have to set that guy up so that it can pump EU out, which means we're going to need some more glass fiber cable. Now we do have a couple pieces here, and I don't think this is going to be enough, so we're going to make some more. We're going to need a diamond. As you can see, we've gone through approximately 10 diamonds at this point. We're going to need some silver. I believe that's silver. Yep. Alright. Alright. So as you can see, it's kind of a pain getting around with this thing right here, but it's getting rid of our cobble, so I think it's worth it in the end. Alright, we're also going to need some glass. So glass goes like that. Diamond goes like that. Silver on each side gets us 6 more of these bad boys. 9 should be enough for what we want to do. Now, all that we're going to do is we're just going to put it on top, and then we're going to run it in behind. That's why I have access to this in behind area. And there we go. So what that's going to do is it's automatically going to run it into here. And that'll give us access to that. So now I do have these covers here still. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cover this up. And you'll never know I even did that. Alright. So the other thing I was going to do was I think there's wiring here, is there not? Yeah, there's wiring here. Alright. So I can't put another one here. So let's see where else we can put one. Well, it looks like we can put one right here. So we'll do that. Boop. And then if I run some of this right here, and I'll need to right click on that with this. I should be able to put another one right here. Alrighty. So things are looking better already. So we're now up to 5 down here. And then of course we have 1 upstairs. So if we go upstairs, we still have our 1. So that's 6. That's going to provide us with 20 apiece. That's 120 EU per tick now. And we're going to go through lava much quicker than we did before, that's for sure. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and put these liquid pipes away. We got some major cleaning up that we need to do here. I've let our chests get away from us. If you take a look over here at our overflow chest, I've kind of just been shoving stuff in it, and that's not good, because that's allowing a bunch of extra stuff in there that doesn't need to be in there. Of course, we have all of our pulverized ferrous dust, which actually I'm using right here. You'll see that I'm getting myself tiny piles of iron, tiny piles of gold, and tiny piles of copper. Specifically, I'm doing it for the copper. I haven't wanted to start up our miner because we have plenty of other stuff. But the problem that I'm having is that we just don't have enough copper. So I'm working on that, trying to get more and more of that stuff so that we can keep going. Because if you take a look over there, only 1 copper left. But we got 10 stacks iron. So I really don't want to start up the miner if we can all avoid it. So I've been getting my copper that way. So we have a ton of energy now. we need to figure out where to put the matter fabricator. Now, of course, the matter fabricator we're going to want to stick after the bat box. So we don't want to put it over here because we need it to take on all that energy. And of course, this is only going to put out 128. I might want to bump it up to 512, but nah, I think 128 will do for now. We might bump it up later. So let's go ahead and put this thing together. Alright. And decide where we want to put it. I'm probably going to put it in the basement. Someplace out of the way. One matter fabricator. Now, as you can see, it has a maximum of 8,192 EU. So it can pretty much do whatever you need to. Now, I'm thinking... I don't know how well this thing works. Like, the mass fabricator worked nicely. So I'm going to need to put this someplace I can easily disconnect it, because I need to add other stuff. So the basement's probably our best bet. Just because there's so much space down here. And I could just slap it. You know what? I think I'm going to put it... right here. Right there. That's where it's going to go. And the reason it's going to go there is because if I take my pickaxe here... Oop, don't want to do that. We take a look. Look at that. There's a line running right there. I already knew that was there, so... Some of you may have recalled me placing it, because I think I did that on screen. Okay. I've been trying to do as much as possible on screen, but sometimes you just can't. Okay, now hopefully this matter fabricator still runs on a redstone signal. If not, I'll have to put in a special wire for it. Now this is 128 EU a tick, so let's take a look. I don't know if it's running. Let's grab some... Just grab a stack. Oh yeah, it's definitely running. Yeah, it's definitely drawing power. A lot of it, too. Alright, so it is definitely running. Let's see if we can turn it off. Do I have a stick? No, I do not. Okay, well, I know I have some extra levers. Let's see if it turns off. Because, yeah, that draws a lot of power. I might have to build the special one if it doesn't accept just a redstone signal. There's a special cable that you can build that'll cut power to things. I'm hoping I don't have to build it, but if we do... This is my first time working with the GregTech Matter Fabricator over the Mass Fabricator. So hopefully a lever is enough for what we need. doesn't appear to respond to a redstone signal. So now here's the thing. If I cut this line, yeah, it retains its power. Perfect. See, now I'm confused. Well, I'm going to cut that line. And let's see if we can find that. I think it's called cabling. There's a specific cable we're looking for. EU detector cable, EU splitter cable? Yeah, I think it's the EU splitter cable. So this is the one we're wanting. We need HV cable, 4 times insulated, 2 pieces of redstone, and a lever. Okay. Now we've already got our lever, luckily, because, you know, that's the hard part of the build. So let's take a look at HV cable is made out of. HV cable is 3 refined iron. So let's go ahead and build that. Bam. So then we're going to, we need 2 of those. Now you'll notice I've insulated it twice, it's 2 times, and then all of a sudden it's 4 times. This is actually just a miscalculation. It should be 3 times insulated, but apparently they decided to call it 4 times, even though it's not. But that is fine by me. So there you go, you now have an EU splitter cable. Now this little bad boy has a neat little thing that it can do, and I'll show you that here now. We can hook this up right here. And basically what it's designed to do is it will not allow this thing to collect up power unless it gets a redstone signal. Now I should be able to... Oh, I used my only thing there. Pain in the butt trying to get here. Lever. Now I don't know if this will work, so we'll have to try it out because I'm going to be using a lever. But I'm going to be using a lever right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig that out just so I can see. And I want to see if a lever there will actually control it. No, it will not. What if I put it here? Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on! No. Okay. But if I put it, and this is actually kind of funny, if I put it here, still nothing. And yet, if I go like this thing's kind of confusing because a lever here. Nope. I've always kind of wondered about this thing. I could never quite get it to work properly. I always had to run redstone in different ways and things like that. Yeah, got her some red alloy wire. This stuff projects pretty good when it comes to redstone signals. So now in theory, I should be able to go through. See, that's not actually doing anything. I hate you. I really do. Like, really? How do you not respond to that? Yeah, this will work. Put that back up. I hate you. Now, just like this though, this is actually kind of funny. Because you put it like that, and then you take a redstone torch or lever, and you put it here. Nope. God dang it. I always remember this thing was a pain in the butt to get working. Or maybe it was the detector cable I wanted. I bet you that is what I wanted. Great. Now I gotta go build another thing. Alright. So as you can see, it looks like I done goofed up there. Luckily, we have plenty of HV cabling, and we have plenty of rubber. So now I need my electronic circuit plan. Short 3. I only got 2 copper, but if I go over here, I have a couple more copper. Looks like this is all we're going to get to do today. Unfortunately, my fault. Just didn't get this set up in time. But that's okay. You guys get to see me screw around and finally figure out what the hell to do. Now we have one of those. And redstone, redstone, redstone. And this guy. Maybe he's the one. I don't know. So let's just go ahead and run a quick test on these guys here. Oop. I'm going to go upstairs to an open area. I'm going to run a test on both of them. I have plenty of open walls in here. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take this guy. This is our original guy that we were working with. We're just going to set him there. We're going to take this guy, we're going to set him there. Now if I do this, nothing. If I do this, nothing. I run that. See, I'm fairly certain it's the first one we built, because this one, I don't know, it doesn't look right. Detector cable. Alright everybody, it looks like we're going to have to figure this out off screen, and we'll come back and show you afterwards what I did to solve it. I want to apologize about that. If you have any idea how these things work, I think it's the EU splitter cable that I'm looking in order to stop the power, please let me know in the comments, and I'm going to try to figure it out, and I'll come back next episode and let you guys know what happened. Alrighty, have a good evening.